All right,
They
I just
can, they
hit I
can,
just
they
hit the
can.
go live button. So let's see what
Dude,
happens.
we are fucking live like fucking aid, dude.
Like aid.
I don't know. Fucking
I don't know.
live
Hopefully they didn't hear
like
that.
fucking
Listen, wait.
aid,
Oh.
dude.
Like aid.
That sounds good.
Yeah. We're back,
Yeah,
baby.
boy.
We're back.
Back like a scoli. We're back
All
to
right.
scoliosis.
Now I just gotta create the new fucking stream on for the website.
Not the old stream, but the new stream.
Copy embed code. Jesus Christ. What a nightmare. All right, we're gonna do it. We'll just do maybe one
This
trailer.
is good. We don't have to. We don't have to say anything at all.
Just shh. Just be Raven Shadow. Just be. Be with your thoughts.
I am. That's fucking not good. That's not.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
Yeah. No. Like I need this right now. I don't give a fuck about. Because if I'm just me, it's gonna get bad tonight.
All right, let me tell the chat.
I'll be fucking talking to a plant.
All right, so we should be back.
Lucky Bamboo.
Oh yeah, Lucky Bamboo.
I'll be talking to Lucky Bamboo.
Is that your buddy? Give him a call. Hey, Lucky. Lucky
Hey,
Bamboo.
you're Lucky Bamboo. Hi, can Lucky Bamboo come out and play? Remember that? Remember knocking someone's doors to come out and play?
Oh yeah, it's the good old days. Can
I would get
Raven Shadow
anxiety
come
attacks
out and
sometimes.
play?
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the park.
My mom probably wouldn't let me get across the highway.
Hey.
Hey, dude!
Oh,
You sound like a
hey, that's awesome. You're
you
back.
sound like a stoned robot.
Yeah.
Hey,
a bong
dude,
pipe.
what's up, man?
Yeah, it's. I'm not getting any. I don't have a camera.
What the
Again.
fuck? I thought it was fixed.
No, but we know you're not getting any.
Yeah. All right. Well,
No, you know what? The camera's dead. I don't know what the hell to do anymore.
Zed's dead, baby. All right. Well, let's get your static image up,
Yeah.
and then we'll do the whatever the fuck. All right. Everyone probably left. I wouldn't blame them.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
wouldn't
Well,
blame him.
we should be back. Oh, Karen Carpenter's The Thing says beautiful audio.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Karen Carpenter, thank you. Thank you.
How did Karen Carpenter die? Did she have
Anorexia.
anything?
That's a good
Yeah,
question.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Anorexia or bulimia? I think it's anorexia.
Maybe it's bulexemia.
Well, he fought
You
Super-
sound
he
like
was the imp
You
that fought
sound like
Superman.
you sound like a trumpet. Or like an oboe. You put the hobo back in hobo.
Yeah. What was it called? The Yobo?
Yobo.
Yeah.
You
The
only
Mandalorian and Yobo.
you only what? Instead of YOLO, what's Yobo?
Yeah. Fucking Grogo's mandolin.
You only buy once. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, Evil
Yeah,
Corny
yeah.
is hanging out, and he says, "I'm watching
Thank you.
y'all from a sleep study lab." Holy shit, that's a first.
That's a fucking don't. Well,
Corny,
let's
are you
unpack
supposed
that,
to
Corny.
fall asleep or stay up? Because, we could be really boring if you need to fall asleep.
Yeah. It's like we think he's dead.
I did. I think I told the story. I did a sleep study back in the day, just because it paid $1,000. Like I
I
didn't
was
need
gonna
to.
say, like hey, you did a lot of shit for cash. Well,
Not that
nothing
much.
inappropriate.
I
You
did.
experimented on yourself.
I did a sleep study, and
Yeah.
I got
You ate fucked up
$1,000.
brownies, didn't you?
No.
Oh.
Although back then I wasn't vegan, and you had to tell them what you wanted for meals because I was there for 11 fucking days. So I said I checked off chicken salad. I was like, oh, I like chicken salad. Halfway through, I could not fucking eat chicken salad anymore, and I hadn't eaten it since. So like that fucking put me off from chicken salad for the rest of my life, and like, yeah, it was miserable. And then the worst part is I got $1,000 for it, which is awesome. I bought myself a nice little sampler and some music gear. This is back in the day before I was in the Deadites, and so I got all this gear, and then I didn't know you had to pay taxes on it. I thought the taxes were already. I thought it was like a tax deductible kind of deal or something.
That was my next question. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
the IRS came calling about 7 years later, and I owed them more than $1,000 because of interest. Can you believe that
That's
fucking shit?
Wow.
I remember that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned
Such
that
bullshit,
before.
man. That is such bullshit. I had no idea. You know, I was a kid. I was like fucking 19 or something. I had no idea. So, anyways, let's see. What we got? Corny posted a picture from his bed. Wow.
Oh my God! Put it away, Corny.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ!
It's got a knee.
God damn it! That's no moon.
He's watching something on TV. It's not us, though.
My bad pussy.
Karen Carpenter's The Thing says, good on you, Corny. I did one of those and changed my life for the better. Angry says, you really don't sleep at a sleep study. If it's like mine, they will be alternating airflow throughout the night and kick you out at 4 a.m. Jesus.
The bricks, asshole.
Evil Corny says, glad that MZ ain't on camera. I'll probably have a nightmare. Whoa!
Oh, shit.
And Karen Carpenter's The Thing says, do a bunch of blow before the study. Use the grand to get more blow.
Dude.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Bro.
All right. Let's get to a fucking trailer. We may just do the one. But this is one that Corny sent to us. Speak of the devil. Speak of the
wake up,
sleep
Corny.
master. This is not what I still have this open on my fucking in YouTube from last week.
Oh, the Undertoker?
The Undertoker's back. I had that fucking loaded up on there.
Oh, I want to
Jesus
hear the
Christ.
gong.
Oh, I don't have that ready, so oh yeah, what we're doing.
Corny's penis.
No. Okay, so this is a trailer that Corny sent to us last week, and we didn't do it last week, so I wanted to do this week. Interesting. I haven't watched the trailer yet. I actually just watched the very beginning and I stopped it. But this is from a director that I think we'd all say that we're looking forward to his next film. We probably wouldn't recognize his name because I think we've only seen one of his movies, if I'm not mistaken. But let me go ahead and pull it up here and make sure I get his name right because he's a South Korean director. Na Hong-jin is the director, and Na Hong-jin directed the film The Wailing.
Oh, shit.
The Wailing from 2016.
Yeah.
And then he also, that's right, we did another one of his movies. I forgot. We did The Medium from 2021, which was kind of similar to The Wailing in a way. It took place in Thailand, and there was like a family member was like possessed, and they had to go like into this fucking like temple, I think, in Thailand. But oh, you know what? I'm sorry. We did do that movie, but it was not directed by. It's not. It's a different director. I think he produced it. I think that's okay. No, wrote it. I'm sorry. He wrote The Medium. That's what it was. So as for directing, we've only done the one film, but he does have a couple films that are highly regarded South Korean films, like The Chaser and The Yellow Sea. And this is amazingly his follow-up to The Wailing. Yeah, so it's been 10 years since he's directed a film. He's written.
What was The Wailing 2016? Was that the family and the problems and the fucking...
That was the one. There was like a Japanese character. It was an exorcist. Like they had like an exorcism. It was like the coolest exorcism I've ever seen on screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was
okay,
fucking
copy that.
Yeah, so
Dope.
the synopsis was soon after a stranger arrives in a little village, a mysterious sickness starts spreading. A policeman drawn into the incident is forced to solve the mystery in order to save his daughter. So yeah, I think you're right about the family thing.
Yeah.
That movie
Yep.
was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was
One
dope.
of my favorites that we've done on the show. So anyways, same director, Na Hong Jin, and he has a new film called Hope. So let's
Yeah, I've been hearing about this movie, Hope. Yeah.
yeah, it's been making the rounds a little bit, and I think it got posted on the Facebook group maybe, but Corny sent it to us last week, and so let me share it with you guys, and then we shall give it a view. But yeah, looking forward to this one. All right, so let me share the picture-in-picture with you guys, and there we go. All right, let's check out the trailer
All right.
for this film, Hope. All right, here we go. Okay, stop playing.
Sure.
There we go.
Sounds like Google Maps. Fucked up.
What the fuck? Like just a
Stop
giant
bars.
hole in a building?
Desolations. Desolation.
What?
I'm already sold.
There's just a fucking car rolling down the street at a guy. All right, it looks fucking cool already. Like just the way
Dope
it's
as
shot.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Whoa.
Oh man, she's like
all
some
right.
Vasquez shit with it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh! What the fuck
Dude,
was
yeah.
that?
Yeah. Yep. Dude.
This
Not
dude's
good.
not right in the head. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
And I love it. Holy shit. This is epic as fuck, huh?
Yeah.
What?
How much does this fucking cost? What the fuck? That's a fucking trailer. You know why?
Why?
There's horses. There's fucking.
Horses and hope.
There's horses and hope. There's fucking car crashes. There's machine guns.
Oh shit. Wow.
Doesn't tell you nothing about the fucking plot.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just nothing but a bunch of setup scenes, but
Yeah.
you don't know where those scenes are going to go. So
You know what?
there's a little bit
It's
of
a-
interest here.
It's a fucking live action poster, dude.
Yeah.
I could see that as a poster being one of those mashup posters that have a whole bunch of different scenes. You know, kind of like Miami Connection, where it has a whole bunch of different scenes.
Right. Or the cat that did the Star Wars. You know, there's that.
Yeah,
Who's that
yeah.
one? The big painter who did everything. You know, back in the day. Like
Drew Struzan.
that's a fucking Frusenhausen.
Psh, nope, it's what I said.
Dan Husen.
Dan who's in Drew Struzan. Oh.
8x10. That's a fucking
use
trailer,
human
dude.
monies to buy my merch.
Yeah. April 23rd. Spend your human monies.
All right, I'm sold. I mean,
Treat. Yeah.
Corny says, "Hope it's good."
Yeah,
I think that looks fucking cool as hell, man. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't really tell you too much. It looks like an action movie. It looks like a horror movie. It looks like just an epic motherfucking film. Like like it spans like a fucking blown out city and like the forest.
Yeah.
There's shit coming from the sky. Like I don't even fucking know what's going on, but I love it.
Yep.
I want more.
And Hope is not the sequel to Nope. And Rope is not a prequel to either of those.
Yeah, yeah. Hope, nope, and rope. And it's not just an Obama slogan either, apparently. Oh man,
When
you
things
remember
were
those
good.
good old days when someone wore a
when-
tan suit and the world went fucking crazy,
uh,
or when someone went "Yeehaw!"
yeah!
and everyone went fucking crazy. Oh, I miss those good old days.
Bring that guy back, dude.
Jesus Christ. What are we even fucking doing? Now we're talking about circumcision causing fucking autism and how, oh, we studied this. We put a lot of time and effort into studying this. Yeah, study fucking. I don't know. Yeah, no, never mind.
Study this, motherfucker.
Oh, fucking Christ. All right.
All right.
Yeah, no, we're doing this. We're doing it. It looks amazing.
I want to watch this tomorrow.
Angry Townsman says, I cannot wait for you guys to cover Obsession when it hits VOD.
Yeah, he mentioned that in the chat. Is
I'm
that,
looking-
is that the joint? Is that the joint?
Is that the joint?
Joint? What?
Obsession.
You know the thing?
It's a film that just came out
The
last
thing.
week.
The joint. The thing.
The Thing.
What is he talking about?
Is that the beachcomber?
What?
You're the
Oh
beachcomber.
my god.
No, like the hit picture. You know what I mean?
The hit
What?
picture. It is a hit picture.
Picture.
All right, Angry Townsman. I'm sorry. These guys are so old.
Oh.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Let's continue.
All right. Let's see. All right. What was the other one I was going to do? I can't remember if I was going to do one of the ones that you sent over. Or okay, you know what? Actually, hold on. I think I'm going to pivot here because I saw the name of this movie, and I thought you guys would get a kick out of it. All right, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not even going to set this up. Let me just go ahead and oh, hold on. Start playing. Autoplay. Okay. Let me share this with you guys, and we're just going to do this one. All right. This next one, I'm not even going to tell you what it's called because I just, it might be a punchline at the end or something. I don't even know. But let's check out the next one. You guys ready? Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Hello.
Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
little roboting.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out. This is a terrible show.
Okay, you know what? Okay.
First time listening.
I know why it is.
Uh,
Someone just started a fucking movie on my Plex server. Fuck. Jesus Christ. It's not you guys. Someone else. They can deal. Is that better?
don't judge us by this alone.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you're a little bit better now.
Okay, it should
Stay
clear
right
up.
there.
All right,
That's-
here's the next trailer. We'll just watch this and
Yeah,
see what
please.
happens.
Digital technologies are critical to sex workers.
Okay.
Whoa.
Ready.
It gives us a space to work away from police encounters, which usually result in abuse, violence, extortion, and humiliation.
Oh my gosh.
Get it off it. Get off, get off, get off, get off.
No. What are we gonna do?
Yeah. That sucks.
So these are
Oh
all the
shit.
rooms. Did you get tested?
Yep, all come through.
Hey, this is Leander.
I'm here in this big house in the middle of nowhere, trying to get work done, and I can't get you out of my head.
It was an accident.
For the phone has a video of him dying on it.
Why did Callie have to rent the room to Leander's store?
I don't know.
We think you only came here because you want to shoot Leander.
It's not about work.
Okay, what is it about then?
what are we gonna say? Hey, Clark, we killed your boyfriend. You here to get revenge on us?
I don't think he knows anything. He's just in love and being weird.
Spirits, send the whereabouts from where they came.
That's a unique killer.
Oh,
Blowy.
this is blowy.
That's
Okay.
Bluey, yes.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I've seen this being advertised on Facebook, and I've been meaning to look at the trailer to it. I haven't, but okay, this is blowy. I have heard of this. Yeah.
I just saw the title. I'm like, all right, these guys are gonna appreciate this one, I think. I didn't see the trailer, so
Blowy. Yeah. Well.
David Blowy.
Yeah.
Killing Blowy.
Oh shit. So yeah,
Booty and the blowy fish.
Jesus Christ. Oh man. All right, so there you go, Blowy. I mean,
Hey.
it looks okay. It looks interesting. Like that's definitely the first time we've seen a killer in that getup, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And like, listen, they say there's no new ideas. Okay, well, hey,
Well, you know
let's
what
have
the
a
funny
killer
thing is
on
about.
a.
You know what the funny thing is that it's about. Let me see. About maybe 15 years ago, there was. I read this article on Scream Kings, and I'm like, they said, for decades there's been Scream Queens. There should be time for some Scream Kings too. And we've been kind of getting into that area a little bit over the past couple of years. Uh, the guy from Deadstream and yeah, which is a fantastic movie, by the way. But the guy from Deadstream and a couple of other movies where they start showcasing guys as being the chased victim and
Right, yeah.
playing the
Well,
playing the screamy victim, and so the whole idea of Scream Kings is starting to looks like it's finally starting to make itself known.
I mean, this is like complete, like legit. Like, I mean, would you count the cat from Nightmare Before Elm Street 2, the first Scream King, or is he still a Scream Queen? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well he did a documentary
documentary.
about 10 years ago called Scream Queen,
Right.
and it's about Mark Patton and
Right.
his role as Jesse in A Nightmare on Elm Street
2.
Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. And that basically opened up a whole door, that very few people have walked through yet. And but it looks like it's finally starting to come around. Well, that's because I think Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 being taken as the first or at least accepted as gay horror, that it's being accepted as such because Mark Patton is a gay man, and he was able to do this role, which wasn't meant to be gay to begin with, but it when you look at it, and you don't have to overanalyze it to see that yes, it does have gay overtones in it. So it only stands to reason that this starts taking a step forward and having the gay population be known in horror films. So I mean, I'm all for this kind of change. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. I don't know if we're going to review it or not. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I mean, but I'm certainly not against not watching it.
Yeah.
Well, I think what's cool is that it takes. Again, the joke is there's only so many stories, but like, you take an incident on a set. It's that the twisting.
Right,
It's
right.
twisting it, right? It's twisting. If this is the average story, let's do it this way, and that can be interesting.
Yeah,
And
well, back in the '90s, there was a director named David Duchovny who started doing gay horror as well.
Yeah, he was in
This
X-Files, wasn't he?
beats the hell out of me.
No.
But he did films like Curse of the Queer Wolf and things like that. So that was showcasing gay horror back as early to mid '90s. I think around 1994 that film came out. I don't remember.
Yeah, back in the day.
But anyway, it's good to see that this is finally being accepted, and
Yeah.
you know, we'll see what happens. I mean, you never know.
All right. Evil Corny also adds Don Knotts in The Ghost and Mr. Chicken was the first Scream King.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice fucking pull. Corny, go to bed, dude.
He is. He's probably.
Why
yeah.
we need him.
We do, but I think
We
you're
need
fucking up the study results, dude. Like, why is he spiking here? I don't know why. But no, nice pull on Ghost and Missing Chicken. I fucking the Fish movie was my shit. Fucking
The Incredible
Mr.
Mr. Limpet.
oh, that was my jam, dude. Fucking love that shit.
Curse of the Queer Wolf. Okay. 1988.
Oh, 88.
Mark
Okay.
Pirro. Is that what you said?
Directed by David Duchovny.
So that's a great thing. So
well, maybe there's another one. This was it a parody, a satire comedy?
I think so.
Because it
Back
says
in '88, I wouldn't be surprised if it was back in '88.
yeah.
would you guys consider Richard Pryor a Scream King? Because there was that old In Living Color sketch, you know, where they play Richard Pryor, and he's opened the refrigerator and he's scared by everything. You know, fucking.
I wouldn't use comedy skits as making him a Scream King.
No, but Richard Pryor it was a skit on In Living Color, but a lot of Richard Pryor's stuff was him reacting and being afraid to things.
Was he in a movie doing this?
All of his movies was him reacting, aside from like Harlem Nights, where he was a badass. But like
reacting, but was he? I mean, was it horror films? I mean, it's a rather specific description here. I mean,
you know
just
what?
like
Why don't we say this sounds like it could be a good Patreon?
oh,
Scream.
nigga do.
Scream Kings.
Hmm.
Maybe we can do Scream Queens and then Scream Kings, and then
Yep.
maybe that's our next our next trilogy.
all right, let's do that.
Shit.
All right. And then I do want to wrap this up anyways because
yeah.
this intro has been
Yeah,
god awful fucking long.
yeah. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Karen Carpenter's The Thing says Dice Godfrey. Oh.
Oh, and that boogity.
I was listening to some Gilbert on the old Howard show
Yes.
earlier today, and he did the god awful and horrifying joke about Bindi Irwin.
Oh,
it was
Jesus.
so bad. It was so bad that even Howard had to dump it out on satellite radio. He had to dump it out.
Oh, Jesus. All right, so let's wrap this up. I'll do this real quick. If you guys want to support the show, head on over to Patreon, patreon.com/trickortreatradio. You can join and support us for as little as $2 a month, and it goes up from there. If you want your own Patreon takeover, you get into the highest tier, and you can choose the films that we discuss. And if you want to, you can come on the air and co-host with us. So give that a look. We put out a Patreon exclusive episode every month. And it's only available for Patreon supporters. If you're on the fence or you don't have the cash to spare right away, you can just follow us for free, and then we send out occasional deals. So get some money off for your first month or something like that. So yeah, if you want, just follow us for free and support us on Patreon. Also, if you guys want to support, there's a couple other ways. Head on over to not Patreon. Well, you do that first, then head on over to trickortreatradio.com, and then scroll down on the main page, look for the Amazon logo, click it. It's going to bring you to Amazon, and it inputs our affiliate code, and then everything you purchase gets attributed to us. We get a tiny little cut of the action. So, we get pennies on the on the tens of dollars. So if you use Amazon anyways, just use our link and we get a little cut. And finally, on trickortreatradio.com, you can click on store, and it'll bring you to the digital storefront. You can buy the greatest hits of Trick or Treat Radio volumes 1 through 3. It's a nice sampler of the early years, so give that a look and a listen. Angry Townsman says, got a jet. Early day at work tomorrow. Hope you all have a good evening. All right, Angry. Thanks for
See you, brother.
letting us know we had some issues
Thank you for hanging, buddy.
so we could fix them. So appreciate that. Take care, bud. All right, Raven Shadow, lead us into break. You can make this quick if you want.
I will. This past weekend was Memorial Day weekend, and I was sitting at home with my mind on Smallville and Smallville on my mind. And I had a little electrical malfunction. You know what I mean? So after doing some troubleshooting attempts, I reached out to one of my best friends in the world. On the show R, I call him Cap, and he came over Memorial Day, spent 4 hours at my house, dude, troubleshooting, isolating some things. End of the day, got everything worked out, and I gotta say, big ups, brother. I highly appreciate that. So
We're all fine here.
We're all fine here.
Weapons malfunction.
How are you? So once the lights came back on, you better believe your boy strapped on.
Guests of Trick or Treat Radio stay at the luxurious Raven Chateau, located on the back roads of beautiful Leicester, Massachusetts. Enjoy the wonderfully half-manicured lawn as well as roomy parking in the street. Enjoy fine dining in our antique home-style kitchen with all the Uncrustables and Rolling Rock you can consume, breakfast, lunch, and supper. Sleep in our beautiful twin beds with our unique cat hair, dog hair blend pillows, accompanied with our special DC, Marvel, and X-Pac motif throughout. And for a limited time, if you say Bombaleo when checking in, you'll receive 15% off your next stay. The Raven Chateau, where quality matters, and home to the world's largest urinal.
Hey, you matzo heads. This is Larry Fine, and you're listening to Trick or Treat Radio.
See ya! Help me! Somebody help me! Torpedo!
Keep cool! Use your head, don't lose it! Open and close your legs like a scissor. Keep up a steady rhythm. Now cup your hands downward and move them in a figure 8 motion.
I'm treading water!
You got it! Never play around water alone.
Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
I'm tired of candy, tired of gum, tired of hunger, and food that's no fun. I'm tired of pretending I don't like spaghetti, but school lunch keeps me roaring ready and rock steady. Pizza, spaghetti, burgers.
With Chow Daddy in your school cafeteria, it's the fun place to be for lunch.
Desserts.
Prolonged exposure to Trick or Treat Radio may result in one or more of the following ailments: dry cough, wheezing, runny nose, loss of teeth, ingrown toenails, jaundice, ear hair, fallen arches, scabs, warts, welts, abscesses, bloody stool, whitening of the gums, blurred vision, Hottentot bustle, excessive earwax buildup, collapsed lungs, alcoholism, Lou Gehrig's disease, shrunken testicles, severe acne, vertigo, clubbed feet, weight gain, weight loss, flared nostrils, swelling of the anal glands, urinary burning, protruding tail, kidney failure, and inverted nipples. If you suffer from any of these physical problems, seek professional medical assistance immediately.
And we are back on Trick or Treat Radio, and it is time for our feature film discussion, and we're going to be talking about the film Mother Mary. Quite contrary. All right, Mother Mary is rated R. It is 1 hour 51 minutes from 2026, and it is classified as an epic drama thriller, and it is written and directed by David Lowery, and the film stars Anne Hathaway, Michaela Cole, Hunter Schafer, Sian Clifford, and also features FKA Twigs. And I thought there was another musician in this, but maybe that's
XCX Charlie.
Yeah, maybe it was just the soundtrack, actually.
Yeah.
And the synopsis: long buried wounds rise to the surface when iconic pop star Mother Mary reunites with her estranged best friend and former costume designer Sam Anselm on the eve of her comeback performance. All right, so directed by David Lowery. We have talked about one of his films and previously on the show, and that was The Green Knight from 2021, which I think generally we all liked. I know I fucking loved it.
Oh yeah, it was dope.
Yeah, really great movie. Great performance by Dev Patel as Sir Gawain. Gowan. Yeah.
Or Gawain or Gawain.
Depending how you want to say it, I guess. And but he made some noise as a director. He did Pete's Dragon in 2016, and then he directed A Ghost Story in 2017, and that was the one with Casey Affleck, Rooney Mara,
Rooney.
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 I hadn't seen that one, but I heard that was a little divisive, but it was overall pretty good. And he also did Peter Pan and Wendy from 2023. And that's right. He did 2 episodes of Skeleton Crew, the Star Wars series. And
The animated one, right?
No, it was live action.
Was it?
Yeah. Had Jude Law.
Oh, Jude Law. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun. And looks like I don't see anything coming up for him as of right now. He's got a TV series in production. But yeah, so Mother Mary, let's jump into this. And we've actually done a few films with Anne Hathaway, which is kind of funny. Like, she's typically seen as
rom-com.
Yeah, rom-com.
Well, very mainstream.
Drama.
Very mainstream.
Yeah, mainstream. Yep. I think it's
starring Colossal. We did Colossal.
Colossal. Yep. Thought there was.
She was very good in.
Yeah, she was great in that. I thought there was one other one we did. Yeah. No, she was in Interstellar. We didn't do that on the show. That was the other one I was thinking.
She was Catwoman in Nolan's Dark Knight. Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises. Yep. Yeah, I guess maybe we've just done Colossus. Colossal, not Colossus. Colossal. Yeah, that might be it that we've done of films that she's been in. So, but yeah, here we go. Now we're doing Mother Mary. And this one seemed... this one was hard to get a beat on because obviously I like David Lowery and I wanted to check out his latest film. But this looked like it was kind of a on the thriller end of horror. I wouldn't say that it's horror per se. But yeah, it looked like it had some interesting things in it, and I thought it'd be an interesting one to do on the show. And let's see, Michaela Cole played the other lead in this. She looked
Sam.
Yes, she played Sam. She looked familiar to me, and I was trying to figure out. Yeah. She was in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Was she one of the warriors, like Dora Milaje?
Maybe
I could be saying that my accent might be fucking that up. My New England
your
accent might be
accent.
fucking that up. My New England accent. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, she was in. Apparently, she had a bit part in The Last Jedi. She was a resistance monitor, so I think it was just probably like a cameo almost.
she probably got like 4 action figures.
But yeah, so apparently she hasn't done a lot. I mean, she has a lot of credits, but nothing like in a starring role really. And I thought she was a fucking revelation in this movie.
That should change after this.
Yeah, yeah. She was really awesome in it. And also Hunter Schafer mentioned Hunter Schafer was in that movie Cuckoo that we did a few years back.
Yep.
And they were the star of that one. And I think, yeah, we did that in 2024. I think generally we enjoyed that one. So
You ready for that single H?
single H. All right, well, let's dive into Mother Mary. And wow, that sounded weird. Let's talk about Mother Mary. Let's get some first impressions, starting with MZ.
All right. Well, I feel like I'm going to have to start by saying that this film is a lot like the way Stephen King reviewed Stanley Kubrick's The Shining.
Okay.
Do you know what it is?
I mean, I remember what he said about it.
Okay, yeah, he said this is like a big giant Rolls Royce, but it has no engine. And that's pretty much how I feel about this film. It's visually it's stunning to look at, and it's trying to be epic. You could see that in the way it's photographed, the scope of the film, the way it's shot, the largeness of the sets, particularly that drawing room, that work room, or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, like the barn, like workspace. Yeah.
The workshop.
Yeah.
But this film has a lot going for it. What it does not have, unfortunately, is an interesting story. Wow. This movie was pretty boring.
Pain cave, pretty pain cave.
and
many.
This is the all-time slow burn films of slow burn films. This is just insane how slow things are in this film. I will give credit though that this is probably the first horror film, or the first film. Well, it can't be the first film, but maybe the first horror film in which there are no men in this film. A couple of guys probably in the audience that you could see, but outside of that, there isn't a single man in this film, and that's saying something. That's worth mentioning, worth noting. But overall, I just feel like this movie is
Where are the men?
very. It's a very slow burn film, and I'm fine with slow burn films. But man, this was agonizing.
All right, Raven Shadow, how about you?
So, first impression, getting a little bit of the gist of the flick. I'm like, I don't want to fucking watch this at all. Like, it's just not my gimmick. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. It's not that it's bad. It's just, I don't know. And this is not a knock to that, but it was kind of giving me like Neon Demon Showgirls kind of vibe, and I'm like, fuck. And then as it progressed, I was really into the verbal gymnastics of the dialogue in this picture. Once Anne Hathaway's character and the character of Sam started talking, again, I'm a dummy, but I think their dialogue was almost like Shakespearean in some ways.
Dialogue was incredible, I thought.
And it like when two characters, like the idea of like a Madonna level pop star, right? Like the highest echelon. And again, they gave some dates with past performances. One date they gave was 2015, so I'm not
Yeah.
sure where
Was that the Hyde
we
Park
are.
one?
Yeah, it was like 2003, 2015. So I'm not sure we are in a 2026 reference, but the a pop star at the height of the game had an issue, looking for a comeback, going to a previous colleague. The dialogue in here was a fucking masterpiece. I thought a masterpiece of tension and exploration. I thought that you could extrapolate dynamics between friends. You could take it to former lovers, to a parent, to business partners, like and like teams like Marty Jannetty, Shawn Michaels. Teams that go apart and come back together because one person needs the other. Mentor and student. Um, there's a point probably 20 minutes in where I'm like, oh. And I literally watched a majority of this film standing up, just being immersed in the dialogue. Like, and again, even like the trailer we saw, Blowy. Hey, it's one thing, but flipping the script. And I think this movie did that. Pop star getting their best designer who really impacted their career, and now they're coming back together. I just thought this fucking it was a whirlwind of dialogue, and the dialogue explained the plot. And as these two characters who clearly have a history together, then you're given that, and it was so natural and so tense. I was fucking riveted.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to discuss it with you boys. You know.
That's me clapping for Raven Shadow because someone should go back and listen to the Giants Never Die episode.
For the juxtaposition.
Was it Dragon Slayer? Was that the movie?
It might have been. I didn't watch it.
Demon Slayer. I forget.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Was it Hawk the Slayer?
Hawk the Slayer. That's it. Hawk the Slayer.
Hawk the Slayer, yeah.
Giants never die. They live on in our hearts and minds. I will say this is a long way from that. And I apparently almost killed him by saying this.
I almost died.
Oh man. So, all right, cool. I'm proud of you, Raven Child, because I feel like you got into this movie. It is absolutely a slow fucking movie. Not a lot happens. It is almost all dialogue. Almost all dialogue. This is not for everybody. But that dialogue was fucking riveting as fuck. And I also agree. Like, this is maybe one of the best written movies I've ever seen. Like, in terms of dialogue. I was transfixed by the dialogue in this movie. And there's a line, I don't know if I can remember it. It's something like all the metaphors are exhausting. And I feel like in a way that was almost describing the movie in a meta way.
Yeah.
Of like, there's so many metaphors in this. And the thing about it is, because of that, you can put this scenario into so many different situations. Like you said, this could be friends, it could be lovers, it could be tag teams, it could be a band, it could be whatever. Like there's always this happens in everybody's life where someone drifts away or leaves, like whatever. And I feel like it's so almost generic enough where you can really just put a lot of different scenarios into this. And also some of the imagery, I don't want to talk too much about it just yet. Maybe we'll get a little bit into it, but I wanted to talk about some of the imagery with, like, we'll just say a color. I'll just say a color that pops up for both women. And like you can look at that as almost anything. You can put anything into that. Like that was like the cool thing about it. It's like it's almost like that memory of that person returned to you after a while, or like that memory left you, like whatever you were holding on to, it now it's gone. Or it came back, like, depending on your point of view in this. And I thought that it was so brilliant in the way that it was presented that you could absolutely, like put so many different scenarios into this and to, to use that as sort of like, oh, well, this, let me try to put it a better way. Like the great thing about characters is a lot of times you can identify with a character because their plight or something they're going through is something that you can identify with, even if it's not the same thing, right? Like, oh, they're looking for a person, but you know what? Like in a movie, you could just say, oh, well, that's kind of like me looking for my career or my my soulmate, or whatever. Like, I mean, it's a quest to find something, a yearning, or something. So a lot of times you can kind of put yourself into that scenario and just be like, oh yeah, like sure, I'm not looking for a long lost, not a long lost, but like a partner who's gone missing, but I can identify and put my own thing into this. And I feel like with this, you can absolutely do that in so many different ways. And also the concept of, they didn't use this words, but I'm just going to use it as sort of an example, like imprinting, like how someone else sort of puts their imprint on you, whether it's by design or maybe it's whether it's through just being a close friend. You start doing things the way that person does them, or you start talking similarly to the way that they talk, or you like things that they like, Go ahead, Raven Shadow.
I didn't mean to,
go ahead.
But this was in my head as I was watching it, like it, to your point on imprinting, like collaboration. Like at what point is it did Jack Kirby did all the drawings, did all the fucking panel breakdowns, and would write notes about what's happening, and then someone comes in and writes the dialogue. You know what I mean? Like,
right. And then
so
whose idea ultimately is it? Because it was created in, like you could say like a lot of these creative things were created in like an incubator in a way. Like you can use that analogy of, so who came up with what sometimes gets lost because it was part of that, like,
collaborative
alchemy. The alchemy of, of it all. Like, we don't know who was the fire and who was the fucking, like, steel, whatever. Like, it's just one of those things that, and I loved that whole bit about, the Joan of Arc reference, right?
Oh,
like,
right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the wine.
Yeah. Yeah, like, so there's a part in this when Mother Mary is saying, like, there's an interview she did with like Vogue or something like that, and it says, I just, what to say, something like, I just want to look like Joan of Arc, or I'm trying to channel Joan of Arc or something like that. And then Sam says, that's me. I was trying to make you look like Joan of Arc. That was my idea. And so Mother Mary sort of lost in everything. She kind of just lost that concept, because it just became a part of who she was. So that's what she was trying to be, even though that was the influence of Sam. So it's just crazy. Like, I mean, everyone, I think, has been through a situation in which maybe you had an idea and you weren't able to do something with that idea, but someone else did use your idea and didn't give you credit, or, like whatever. Like, there's so many different situations like that. Or, you know what? Or maybe, like one instance is, and by no means am I saying that Dave Mustaine stole my riff, but me and my band, when I was 15, we came up with this song called Fight the Myth. And then like one of the riffs I wrote was almost exactly the riff to Go to Hell from Megadeth that was on the Bill and Ted's soundtrack, Bill and Ted Go to Hell.
Bogus Journey, yeah.
Bogus Journey, that's what I mean. Yeah, sorry.
The song was Go to Hell.
Yeah. And it was like yeah. And like I wrote a riff that was almost exact, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, and I wrote it like months before I heard that song, But it's just one of those things, right? Like, even though I know Dave Mustaine wasn't fucking listening to me play, it's just one of those things you're like, what the fuck? Like, so even if it's something that happens like that, where you come up with an idea and then someone else has that idea later, it's still kind of like, oh man, what the fuck? But I could go on about that. It speaks to sort of this collective consciousness, Good.
What's the thing about cherry picking ideas? I mean, what was the old joke of the manor that Vince had us bugged, where we talked about doing a double ladder match first. It would have been terrible, but we were doing that first.
All right.
But I think it's the collaboration. Who wrote what? Whether it's Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman doing Good Omens.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what point is it your words or my words, or who named First Time Mike? And I'm really sure I did it. Sorry, MZ. But you know what I mean? It's that collaboration. I mean, think about how many times that all of us, the three of us, the boys of the manor, the boys back in the day, we have the same catchphrases.
Right.
We would smell like The Rock when something we liked. When you're around someone, you adapt your vernacular adapts to who you're with.
Yeah, your surroundings, basically.
Surroundings, right?
And so that's, I feel like there's so many interesting aspects to this movie. It was like, I don't know if that's an actual term, but like the imprinting and just the idea of this thing that sticks with you, and it's like a shared experience that people have. Like in this case, it had to do with a color, but there's other things I can sort of relate to. But the dialogue, though, was just unbelievable, and there was a couple of kind of shocking scenes in this that I didn't expect, because it was going.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it was going in a very sort of like dialogue heavy, slow manner, and then all of a sudden, like there was like that seance scene, and and then from there, there's a couple other things happen, and it just was like, shit, like holy man, like what the fuck?
The fucking tooth scene was
that was great,
beautifully tragic, brilliant, and compelling.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm talking about, like that. That whole scene, like it's really all a fucking metaphor, right? Like, and that's why it said, when she said all these metaphors are exhausting, I feel like it's just a meta take on this, and it's really, you can insert almost any scenario into these metaphors and it works for you. And that's why I feel this movie can work on so many different levels. You don't even have to like pop music.
No.
Like, sure, there's a lot of pop music in this with FKA Twigs and Charlie XCX. Um, you know, doing, I think, writing the music. I believe Anne Hathaway sang it, though, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to look that up, but I thought I read that somewhere.
And the way they did the performance scenes was
Yeah.
really well done. Like, I liked how they almost did like archival footage. Like it was done, like you were watching TV at certain parts.
Yeah. It's so yeah, it says she sang all those songs. It says
Wow.
that she provided all of her own vocals for the movie's original soundtrack, working closely with all the talent. So yeah, it says soundtrack features original music co-written by Hathaway alongside major artists like Anne Hathaway, alongside major artists like Charlie XCX, Jack Antonoff, and FKA Twigs. So yeah, that's crazy. Like she sounded really good. Like I didn't know if she was a musician prior to this or not, but
yeah, I thought she sounded fine. I didn't know that was her actually singing it. It certainly looked like it was. But yeah, I thought she was fine singing those songs. I mean, I don't know, but I just didn't particularly care for this that much. As far as the dialogue goes, it was just big time mumblecore, man. I mean, you could
I
make
disagree.
anything
This
sound.
mumblecore is a very specific kind of thing that is like that's very off the cuff and improvised. This was not at all. This is not improvised at all. Like everything was very crafted.
Yeah, I wasn't the big fan of the dialogue because it sounds very pretentious, and these people were pretentious. I mean, I just really didn't care. I mean, you see these people. I look at this kind of uh this kind of a craft. It kind of be like with modeling. You're like I said, it's very, very pretentious. It's very, I don't want to say nose up in the air. It's not that, but they just live a certain lifestyle that is just so separate from everybody else on the planet, and their problems are very minor, but they treat it as something that's very major. It's just the type of atmosphere that I just cannot get along with. Uh, so when they're talking to each other, that kind of attitude just goes into their dialogue, and it just nauseates me. I just talk to one another. Stop trying to make it sound like stop trying to make it sound like all this stuff has been written for you and that you're trying to play it up. And that's exactly what they did. They were playing it up with the dialogue, and it was not entertaining at all. It was agonizing to get through.
Wow.
Like I said, it's visually it's stunning. I do love the way it looks. It's shot well. The editing is a little jagged at times, and the pacing of this film is really wonky. The first like half hour of this film was a real slog to get through. It really was. The pacing on this was really, really, really jagged. Um, I just feel like this movie has a one long narrative, and it has no build up or payoff. I couldn't care less about what the problems that these people have. And just when I thought that maybe, and this happened maybe two or three times, that I felt like maybe something was going to happen, it nothing happens. It was just a very boring, unexciting, uninteresting uh, uh, take on of a pop star, going through her mental breakdown. Uh, and that's really all she did too. She was doing nothing but crying and complaining, and it was just like, give me a fucking break. Somebody slap one of you two, please, either slap her, either you slap her or you slap her. Please, someone slap somebody and snap it exactly and snap out of it.
Snap out of it.
Yeah.
Moonstruck.
I mean, at its very core, it's all about friendship. That's really what it's all about.
Oh, maybe it's something more than that.
Yeah, I think so.
And but I'm talking about at its core.
Yeah, but that's what we're agreeing. That we're disagreeing about that.
I had a feeling you would. And I did not find this, and I didn't find it scary in the slightest. It was not scary. It was not interesting.
Yeah,
the music
it's not really a horror.
No, it's not. It has horror tropes. There is a little bit of violence, but that's about it. It is a very talky film. It is a dialogue-driven film, and I got no problem with that. But you got to say something that's interesting instead of drawing shit out 20, 25 minutes.
Talkies are gonna ruin pictures.
Give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break.
Listen to this guy.
Jesus Christ.
Look, there was a 20-minute sequence in the workshop very early on.
Yeah,
right?
and it was fucking awesome.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
First, it was overly long. It was the dialogue was just pretentious.
The thing is,
that should have been cut down to 10 minutes.
No, I disagree. It was very important for the overall film. If that wasn't that long, I feel like it wouldn't have had the as much substance to it. But obviously we're different.
You got nothing to compare it to, so
right. But I'm just saying, if you had your way and you edited it, that I feel like it would have been an inferior film. But I mean, clearly we're on opposite sides of the the spectrum for this. So I mean, we can argue. It's just not really worth it.
So here's the thing too, like I'm gonna do a Kevin Smith, Quentin Tarantino comparison.
Okay.
These films, these two writers, one who I think was very complicit in someone else's activities, but regardless, would be like, oh, how can I say it? Their dialogue felt like how we talked in our 30 years of friendship, right? We would do soliloquies about characters, about TV shows, and it was very natural. I think the dialogue in this movie took you had the pop star and her not organizer, her designer, her I'm going to say the term Alfred, but that's not quite right, but like her whatever, and seemed to instruct her.
The person who makes her dresses, who takes
right.
care of her look,
Her M or Q, is it Q in James Bond? But
yes,
they would have that collaboration, and I'm with you, MZ. The first 20 minutes, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to watch this. Wolfie, you can't make me. You can't make me. You can't make me. 25 minutes, I'm like, oh, fuck. I love the promo she cut. Why are you here? I'm like,
yeah.
Snoop. And then when Catwoman shows up, and she's very disheveled and very coming come as you are, and then she kind of starts getting a little feisty coming out of her shell, and even the dialogue, basically there's an incident where Hathaway's character fucked up on stage, and she's like, tell me what happened. I'm not going to tell you. I'm thinking about what happened, and it's so funny. And she's like, what the fuck? I don't know, just that banter just really got me locked in.
Yep.
And it just, I was exciting where it's going to go. Is Sam a villain? Is she behind? I don't know.
You know what? Speaking of Sam, there's one specific scene when they're kind of cutting back and forth, and Sam is kind of angled a little bit at the camera, and she had kind of these little dreadies, like in her hair.
There was looks
Yeah.
on purpose.
But there was one scene where it looked like she had like devil horns.
Horns.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So,
Yep.
Tanya pointed that out, and I was like, "Holy shit! I think you're right." Like, I think that was purposeful. And there was that, and there was a couple other really amazing shots. It's when they were doing sort of like a shoulder and above shot when they were talking to each other, but it was like a wide shot, but the background was really kind of blurry because they were in the foreground, and the background was kind of blurred out, and they kept kind of going back and forth between the two main characters of showing this, and it just looked really cool the way they did it. And it was like it's almost like they, and I don't know if they did like a focus pull. I'd have to go back and watch to see if like the focus changed a little bit, but I just remember being very stark where they were very much in focus, the person, and the background sort of just became a little bit blurry. It was almost like the way they were talking to each other, they were just fixated on the stories that they were telling and what they were saying, and everything else became kind of blurry, so I thought there was a lot of great subtlety, and that's what I think, in the very, just between the Green Knight and this, I feel like that's a hallmark of David Lowery's sort of work is subtlety with the camera and trying to convey, feeling and emotion just through some of the camera work, which, he's not the only one to do that. A lot of directors do that, but I feel like it was very successful.
But how about the spatial awareness of the loft?
Yeah.
To two characters having a conversation.
Right. Yeah, and I love some of the scenes when when she's measuring her and she's like writing the measurements on like her body in a marker or something, I'm not super into like clothing design, but like I just thought it was super compelling to see some of the ways that she was doing this.
Oh, for sure. Like that movie with fucking Daniel Day-Lewis, his fucking last film.
Oh, right,
we
right.
saw a couple
Yeah,
years
yeah.
ago. I love small details too to this character being a pop star. I liked the tats on her hand,
Yeah.
on both hands, that were just subtle things. Like, I don't know. I think there was some cool, details and minutia, whatever you want to call it, that just made me feel like she was I mean, it's, as of this recording, Britney Spears having some problems again. I don't know. I just hope she gets help. Free Britney. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think it did its job well.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know.
And I just want to add, MZ was saying he didn't give a fuck about these people, and normally, like a story about like a huge fucking pop star like Madonna levels, and her costume designer, I wouldn't care either. But
Agreed.
It's the way that you're pulled in with the dialogue and the sort of nature of their friendship, and it was almost like a mystery, like what happened between them, and that's not the main plot of it. That's an element of it. But like I just feel like that was super compelling, and also like I feel like there's also, I didn't think too much about this, but I don't. It's not lost on me that her name was Mother Mary. And she has a lot of people that follow her and are ardent supporters of hers.
Right.
Like you could absolutely juxtapose this onto religion, as like a the figurehead of a religion, Jesus, or whatever.
You have cult of personality.
Right. Or cult. Yep. There you go. Like a fucking political movement. Like you could juxtapose anything onto this, and that's why I feel like, aside from the scenes where they show her performing, this really wasn't about a pop star per se,
Oh.
It's just that that's what they chose to make her. So there's scenes of that, but I feel like you could really juxtapose anything into this, you know?
And that's the premise. Like, not all relationships, again, lover, family, friend, is that big. This is the final moment. Sometimes people
Right,
drift
right.
apart. You know,
Yeah.
so on one hand, if Anne Hathaway and Sam were up and coming Hungry Young Tigers, Anne Hathaway's character blows up like Seven Up and goes off. Her handler's like, "No, we're gonna go this route now." And same like, "Hey, we grew apart." And I think we've all had friends that like, "Okay, we grew apart," and you come back together again.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
have several examples of that.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I think we all
you
do.
know,
And like even for us, I wouldn't say like none of us had falling outs or anything like that, but we all had kind of different situations for a little while where there is probably a few years where we didn't hang out all that often. We would keep in touch from time to time, but you know, you've talked about this, Raven Shot. You had another continuity, right? Like that. Yeah.
100%. Like once the man,
Oh. Oh.
like, and then we got.
I lost you for a sec, but I think I get you back. Good. Or not. You there, MZ?
I'm here.
Okay.
It sucks. Oh,
Oh yeah,
not.
I think you're
Hello,
good.
hello, hello.
You're good now, Raven Chow. Your internet might have hiccuped, but I think you're back now.
But yeah, so whether it's a result of an actual incident or just time-based continuity, we call it probably stuck again. But no, again, I think the dialogue fucking was
Yeah.
stupid.
I think Raven Chow's hiccuping a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, hello.
I felt the dialogue to be somewhat cryptic at times, and yeah, metaphors. Hello, but I just did not see what you guys saw in this film. I was just not interested in anybody.
Okay.
There was just nothing here. I saw this film and I saw nothing. It's a beautiful nothing, but it's
a beautiful nothing.
It is a beautiful nothing. It's a beautiful
the
looking
box art.
nothing.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful looking nothing, but it is nothing regardless. There's just nothing here that warranted my attention towards either character.
It's a movie
Although
about
I will
nothing.
say that I will say that I think the character of Sam was better than the character of Anne Hathaway's character. I thought she put in a better performance. I thought she was there was something about her that kind of like I don't know. For some reason, there was something about her that had me rooting for her. Probably because she was the one who was betrayed. But I don't know. I just thought that she put in a slightly better performance than Anne Hathaway.
No, I mean, I won't disagree. I thought she was incredible in this. Like, I feel like this role was made for her, you know? Whereas I feel like other people could have played the character of Mother Mary. But yeah, I thought that Michaela was just, like, incredible. Like, just spot on. The dialogue was like, just, I don't know, just the way it was delivered, I thought was great. Yeah, everything was really good about that.
I mean, the thing is also that Anne Hathaway, I don't know how old she is, but at this point, she would be referred to as an aging pop star. She's got to be in her 40s, I think. I don't know for certain. But
probably, yeah. I think it's safe to say.
Because she did say that they were together for 25 years, that they've known each other for 25 years. So she is considered an aging pop star. And I don't know, man. I just can't find any solid redeeming value of this.
Yeah,
film.
you don't have to justify it. If you didn't like it, you didn't like it.
I'm trying to find ways to justify it, but in the end, it all becomes down to just it's just boring, and that's the worst thing that you could do is bore an audience. Herschel Gordon Lewis said that. That's the worst thing you can do to an audience is bore them. And this movie ultimately it just bored me.
Well,
with its
yeah,
with its low tone attitude and its highly pretentious characters.
See, I disagree about the pretentious characters because, like I said, you don't necessarily remember that it's a pop star and a fashion designer. Like while in the midst of their conversations, like I don't know, I feel like it really could be anybody, and that's why it works so well. But whatever. Like it just, I don't think it's worth continuing to say you're wrong. You're wrong.
They mentioned it throughout the entire film. You're a pop star. You're the
right. But what I'm saying is,
fashion designer or costume designer.
If you get into the dialogue, you forget it. You forget. Like, I mean, am I speaking out of turn, Raven Shadow?
No, I
no, you're not.
Like,
of course not. No.
It's no, but it's less about who they are. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
It's less about what their roles are and what they're conveying to each other.
Right.
And I think that's what the
I understand that, but I never lose sight of the fact of who these people are.
I feel like that means you weren't engaged with the film in that case, because I don't know. That's just it's not worth arguing over. So that's just it. It worked for us. It didn't work for you.
No, we're not going to argue about it. Not on Kevin Hentenrich's birthday.
All right, fair.
All right.
Yeah.
That's the last thing he wants us to do.
That's true. He said that specifically.
Yeah, so he'll send Belial out to rip your fucking face off.
Yeah. Well, we lost Raven Shadow, so that's fun. Just to, add a fucking cherry on top of this shit Sunday.
Yeah. This
is this episode.
Show. Let's kill this show now and just go to the verdict. Please.
Let me just see if there's. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can keep talking about it, but there's really I think most of what we wanted to say has been said. So yeah, I think we'll head to the verdict on this one. So hopefully Raven Shadow will get back in the time that it takes to get to his part. But let's do the verdict.
Trick or treat, baby.
I wonder if people would say you're a trick or a treat.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
All right, time for the verdict. We're going to let you know whether Mother Mary was a trick or a treat, and any final thoughts. Let's start with MZ.
Yeah, this isn't a horrible film, okay? I'm giving it a trick, but this isn't a horrible film because of the way it looks. I think this movie looks fantastic. It's meant to look epic. It's meant to look. It's sharp looking, but there are a whole bunch of downsides to this film. I think the performance of with Sam, I think was the highlight as far as acting goes. It's interesting that there are no men in this film. I think that's something to take note of, and you don't see that too often, if ever at all. So that's a bold move by the director. I think that was pretty smart, pretty wise, and I think there should be more films like that. We certainly have enough films where it's just men.
Right.
So I'm all for this, and I hope it continues. The dialogue really hurts this film as far as I'm concerned. I did not like the dialogue at all, and it is boring as hell. I was just not interested. I did not care. The pacing is off. The editing is off. It's not scary. It's not inviting. It's not enticing. I'm not a big fan of the music. I think the music stinks, and I mean it could work for other people. it's just not for me. So I'm giving this a trick.
All right. Welcome back, Michael Ravenshadow. I'll give us your verdict.
Hey, yeah, I mean, again, MZ, not throwing shade, man, but respectfully, I disagree. I thought the dialogue was the driver on this. I was really into it. This dialogue that reminds me of conversations I've had in real life. I remember having a conversation with a guy on the fucking Melfi Coast that was very similar to some of this. When my dad and I reconnected this past November and dealing with some grievances or friends and getting back together again. I think the dialogue was the driver. And I think whoever wrote this script, I can't even imagine the drafts because I think the dialogue was fucking near perfect.
It's the director, David Lowery.
But David Lowery, Mike Lowery, he's fucking good. That
I
boy
said
good.
David Lowery. Why'd you say Mike?
I don't know. I was thinking about Bad Boys with that was Will Smith's character in Bad Boys. Mike Lowry.
MZ's favorite.
MZ's favorite.
Will Smith.
Well, MZ, would you like this movie remade by Will Smith and Chris Pratt?
Hell no.
I'll get back to you on that.
Starring, Chris Pratt and Will Smith. There you go.
Yeah. I don't know. Again, this is not my gimmick, but I was fucking enthralled. And my only regret, I wish I could have watched this with Marion.
Mother Marion.
So, Mother Marion. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I don't know. There were moments that was cringe. The tooth scene. Fuck yeah, dude. That's a fucking trigger for your boy. I did not like. God damn it! Stop with the name CGI blood shit. You can do better. How much would a practical effect cost for that scene? A certain chest scene. But if that's my biggest criticism, I think this is a fucking treat, dude. And the ending's in the eye of the beholder, I guess.
Yeah.
But dialogue, I think the dialogue was a fucking masterpiece, dude. I'm sorry. I do.
All right.
What are you being sorry for?
Yeah, don't be sorry, MZ.
Why are you being sorry?
All right, go fuck yourself.
That's better.
Yeah, there you go.
GFY, bro.
Corny posted pictures of him with what are those electrodes taped to his head. He says going to bed now.
Nurses.
Corny, good luck, man.
He's going to be one of those. He's going to become one of those scanners. He's going to start forcing people's heads to explode.
All right,
night,
so
baby.
so for me, this is a big treat for me. It's, I mean, I agree with Raven Shadow, and it's funny, to have two of us love the dialogue so much, and then one person hate it so much. It's just typically that doesn't happen. We might hate, someone might hate a movie, someone might like a movie, but we can sort of usually agree oh yeah, it was well shot, or yeah, a good cinematography or something. But no, I think it's just a matter of taste of what we would look for, and I think how engaged you are in the film, because a film that relies almost solely on dialogue, if you're not tuned into it, it's just it's just not going to work. So I mean, I totally get it. But this was a huge treat for me. This is a really really fucking cool movie. And I know we talked about there's not too many original ideas out there, and a lot of times if you do something different, you have to really sort of almost make an amalgamation of genres, but I feel like this was just kind of a straight up drama, with a tinge of thriller and some some sort of horror elements, but really made a super compelling film that I just, like Ravenshaw said, I was gripped. I was fucking completely sucked into this film because of the dialogue and the visuals, and I think the performances were great, especially from Michaela Coel.
Oh my god!
But
Super show.
yeah, just such a cool,
Presence.
different, presence and just the film in general was just
Because
felt
you never
different.
know where she was going. She was like a Jedi. Could be fucking Kathy Bates. You don't fucking know.
Could be the devil.
And could be the devil. And like, listen, yeah, it's Anne Hathaway. Christian Bale's not coming to the door gang in a bet
Jesus
cycle.
Christ.
You know, Tom Hardy's not getting fired because he pissed off Helen Mirren coming to the door. This is all, AH, baby.
Oh shit. All right, so I'll just wrap mine up. Yeah, treat. I really dug this. But I readily admit it's not going to work for everyone. There's, for every,
No.
For every Raven Shadow or Wolfenstein, there's going to be an MZ for this one. And I totally get that. It's not going to work for everybody. Sure. Readily admit. That's why I can't really argue with MZ about this. Sometimes it might be like, "What the fuck? You're fucking crazy." But I mean, I can see why this didn't work. So, just one of those things. All right. Well, that's going to do it for our discussion of Mother Mary. If you guys want to check it out, go ahead. Give it a look. Let us know what you think. Podcast at trickortreatradio.com. All right. So for next week, there weren't any like major headline movies coming out this week, which is good because we have to play catch up a little bit. I think there's a few movies that came out over the last few weeks that we weren't able to get to because there's others. But let me take a look here and just double checking. I'm pretty sure this one is already out. So don't have to really look that one up. All right. So let me just see where. Oh, I'm looking at. That's why I was looking at 2025 episodes, and that's why I'm like, what the fuck? All right, let's do next week. Yeah, let's do this one. So next week we'll do a sequel. This one, I think we were all kind of looking forward to because I'm pretty sure we liked the first one. But next week we will do the follow-up to a film we did on the show a couple of years ago, and we're gonna do Ready or Not, Here I Come.
Oh, that's fun.
That's fun.
That's fun. It's gonna be a tough to improve on. They Will Kill You, bro.
Oh, we'll see. Ready or Not to, Here I Come. Yeah. And it's directed by former guests of the show, Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillette from Radio Silence.
Yep.
And it stars Samara Weaving and Catherine Newton. Catherine Newton was Lisa Frankenstein.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Which we really dug. I think all of us really dug that.
Yeah. Great film.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. Dope.
And so it's cool to see her. She's going to be in this. She was also in Abigail. That's right. She played one of the...
Yeah. She was the
kidnappers.
Troubled girl.
Yeah. One of the kidnappers who was like friendly with Abigail.
Yeah.
Or trying to be. So,
okay.
But yeah, we're going to do Ready or Not to, Here I Come. And also, MZ, you probably already know this because we saw the trailer, but it also features one of your favorite working actors, Elijah Wood.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Who the fuck knows now?
Also, Sarah Michelle Gellar, David Cronenberg.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Yeah. He acts in this one. Kevin Durant.
Big Daddy Crones?
Big Daddy Crones. Kevin Durant. He's pretty awesome. He was in Abigail as well. And let's see if there's anyone else. I guess that's it.
Senior Cronenberg?
What else do you want? I mean, that's enough, right? It's got It's got someone named Anthony Hall, and I was like, wait a second, is it Anthony Michael Hall? No, it's just Anthony
No, it's-
Hall.
Oh, that was like Anthony.
Oh, is Gary in this?
Yeah, Gary.
Gary.
So yeah,
Tossing off.
I never toss off to anything.
I
You told
never
me you were
tossed off.
combing your hair.
I
Oh god, I fucking love that movie so much. It's been like a couple months since we referenced it, so I mean that's too long, man.
reference it every day.
I know.
We should do it every week.
Yeah.
Weird science reference. Any reference.
All right, we do have one voice message, so let me go ahead and pull
That was
this
from Anthony Hall.
baby up. It's not from Anthony Michael Hall, unfortunately, but it's from someone. I would say cooler. Yeah, I think he's pretty cool. He's cool, Anthony Michael Hall. And that is Joshua Libre.
Fucking A. Qui-Gon Libre.
Qui-Gon Libre. Shit. Let's see here. So I think he might have seen Mother Mary. So let's.
It's so prolific.
He is very prolific. He was on the Star Wars podcast last night.
Sorry.
Why? Why sorry?
Sure. Good fan.
Sorry to him. I'd be sorry to him too.
Yeah.
All right, so let's give this a listen and let's see what Josh has to say about the movie. Take it away, Josh.
Yo, what up, Trick or Treat Radio? So, Mother Mary, quite contrary. I really enjoyed this movie. Let me just say right off the bat, I'm in love with Anne Hathaway. That's a fact. That's a true story. So if a movie has Anne Hathaway and she's playing a Lady Gaga-like pop star, the movie is automatically a treat for me. And everything else is gravy. And this movie really caught me by surprise. It's not what I expected. For some reason, I was expecting like a fan stalking a pop star type of a horror movie, and this is nothing like that. This is completely different. I don't know if the trailer, I might have to see it again because I don't know if they pulled the old switcheroo, but I really enjoyed what I saw on the screen. It's almost like a stage play.
Thank you.
But visually, it kind of works cinematically as well. And to me, the highlight of the movie are the two performances by, from Anne Hathaway and Michaela Cole. They were amazing in this movie because there's scenes in this movie where it's just the two of them talking it out in a barn, and it's compelling, it's interesting, it's gripping, and I will be seeing Anne Hathaway's dance performance in that barn. I will be seeing that multiple times for sure. It was pretty great. Again, big fan. But yeah, this movie again caught me by surprise. I love what I saw. The music to me, it was sort of like I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this type of music, but I didn't mind it. It worked. It worked in the movie for the characters and for the time. The setting of the movie. Cinematography is great. The writing is great. Dialogue is great, but the performances are the highlight of the movie. I really enjoyed it. And that's all I got. Thank you guys for the time. Have a great show and talk to you later. Bye.
All right, Joshua Libre. Thank you for the call, man, and for giving us your thoughts.
Can I expound upon a little bit what he
Please.
said about what I was thinking? And I'm totally with him on that. I thought there's a moment where Sam and Anne Hathaway are talking, and she's like, "I'm gonna play my music. Can I plug in?" "No, I just want to see your performance."
Oh yeah,
And I
the
thought
dance, yeah.
when she broke into the dance, it showed that Anne Hathaway's character was such a consummate performer, where she knew those moves regardless of it, and it made you. It was almost like Chekhov's dance move, right? Like you were waiting to see how she would move to the beats, but she just fucking did it. And there's even that point when Sam's like, "Oh, we're done because the dance got very physical," and she's like, "Fucking no," and she just kept on the dance. That I thought was super powerful, and that's a
Yeah.
fucking pro doing their shit. You don't need fucking, you don't need an intro. You don't need this. You're just a fucking pro. And actually, again, I didn't say this before, but I would. This is my ideal Batman versus Superman movie. Then two guys talking in a
Dancing,
cave,
dance off.
just dancing, like the Bat Tootsie versus the fucking man of fucking Tootsie. Or I would love an hour TV show of Bruce talking to his various Robins. Like the Titan show did this a little bit, but I would love Bruce and Grayson like getting their shit out. Like, motherfucker, you're a fucking dick. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like I don't know. Like, I just could see so many various characters having a dialogue like this. So, I thank you very much, Qui-Gon Libre. You are the dopest.
You're our only hope.
You're our only hope.
All right. Yeah, Josh, great, man. Good to hear from you 2 days in a row. So
love that kid so much.
Appreciate the time and your thoughts on the flick. All right. Well, that is going to do it for this very tumultuous show. But hey, we finished strong with Joshua Libre, so. All right, let me just double check. I think we're all caught up on chat. All right. Well, that's going to do it. So do you guys want to put this baby to bed? All right, let's say goodbye, starting with MZ.
Arrivederci, douchebag.
Okay. Raven Shadow.
Corny, good night, pleasant dreams, and call me when you get out of fucking lockdown. Live fast, love hard, enjoy the guilt.
Lockdown. Jeez, he's doing a sleep study, isn't it?
No, it's probably some straps involved.
Oh man, strap on.
We got to tie that shit
strap
back.
on or strap off.
I don't know. I'm not a fucking provider, dude. I don't know what his insurance pays.
Strap off. Strap on.
Strap on.
Strap off.
The strap off. All right, so that is gonna wrap this fucking episode up. This monstrosity. We appreciate you guys tuning in, or not. If you're watching live and didn't, want to sit through the BS.
If you Christian bailed, we won't hold that against you.
Yeah. But next week we will be back and we'll be talking about Ready or Not 2. Here I Come. Looking forward to checking out the sequel. And if you guys have thoughts, if you give it a look and have thoughts, send them our way. podcast@trickortreatradio.com. And also, you can leave a text message or voice message directly through the show notes of the podcast app of your choice. You'll see it just says send a text or voice message. That's going to do it. We'll see you guys next week. See you.